Thinking somewhere. Sorry about that. 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 If there's any audio issues, sorry. I should have Twitch open. Oh, it's not live. Should be. Wait. Thinking somewhere? Okay, they're ready. Okay, they're ready. Okay, they're ready. Okay, they're ready. Great, everyone's ready. Alright, and we're popped in the draft. Major players for the game. I know Renekton's like super high ranked. Other than that, I don't know, I think everyone's pretty decent. Syndra band, followed by Mordekaiser, followed by Urgot, followed by Set. I think C-Kill plays a lot of Set, so I know that's the target. Renekton was a top main, but now I believe he is a ADC player, at least for the season, and they close out the bands with Shyvana and Echo. C-Kill also plays Echo, so that's what that is. Gangplank pick. Pretty niche pick. You don't see that too much in OLS. Twisted Fate. I assume that's a mid lane Twisted Fate. You have seen him in other places in the past, but generally you see him mid. Ashe. Solid pick. Probably gonna be the Caitlyn pick up here. I'm pretty sure Renekton really likes to abuse the long range in Caitlyn autos, but we will see who it is. Welcome to my 6 viewers. I hope you have a lovely stay while you're here. Is it just me, or did my stream freeze? I think it's just me. The Lilia pick. Pretty obnoxious. Wait. If my stream froze, that is not good. Okay, it didn't. Just my Twitch viewer. And last pick, Kiana. I haven't really seen much Kiana. But I do think she's very strong. I'm pretty small brain, so I don't know who is in which role, except Renekton ADC, because I thought that was interesting. So I'll just be seeing who's in what role at the end. Oh, and C-Kill. I know C-Kill's a jungler. The Ornn pick, pretty strong pick. assuming you're half decent at them. In the Gangplank, I don't know how that matchup goes. Probably goes pretty fine though. Now, second bans, they banned Yumi. Okay. And Ezreal. Oh, and they also banned the Caitlyn. Yeah, if Rakton wanted the Caitlyn, he probably should have got it in the first round of picks. So now they have support and jungle left to pick. I assume they'll... Oh wait, there's no jungle pick to contest. Hovering the Karthus here. Now Nunu. So something I learned while watching Worlds is that Lilia has pretty fast wave clear, so that's definitely something to look out for if Sika will be able to abuse that fact. Now they have to pick the ADC and the support here. Curious if they'll look for something with inherent synergy, or if they'll just be trying to pick what they like. The Lucian, pretty strong laner, but Ashe is also. Not pretty sure how that lane goes. Probably support dependent, honestly. Mundo? Oh. Wait. What are the odds that's Lilia support? If that is, I will be very glad, because I've kind of been pulling that out. Even though it's probably not that good, but it's fun. Yamato hovering a bunch of different stuff. Sitting on Sona for now. And locks in the Sona. Alright. Alright, probably a proxy pick there somewhere. That's a shame. Probably either Lilia or Mundo or the proxy. That would be my guess. Hello to my 2 viewers. Make sure to follow and subscribe, except I don't have a sub button because this is low quality, baby. Alright. Bands. Same bands. Alright, let's see if I can remember. Oh, I got a message. Let's see what that message is. Kiana was Azir. Oh, 3 proxies. Boy, oh boy. Sona was Nautilus. And Mundo was Nami. Okay, so that means Azir mid for blue team versus Twisted Fate. No idea how that goes. And then it's Nautilus Ashe, right? And then it will be Nami Lucian. Mr. Splendiferous going with the Nami. I think that's one of his more played, but not his most played. I think his most played is Braum. Alright, so that is a Lilia jungle. I was kind of hoping for the Lilia support, because it's fun, but no. Gonna be pouring myself a drink here. And hopefully they'll make this a fun 40-minute zinger. That's always the dream, right? By the way, a little self-promo. I got a pentakill on Darius last week. Please notice me. Thank you. Thank you for noticing me. Orn versus GP. Alright, I think I'm gonna type. Cal wants to self-cast, but I don't have my headphones right now, so it would be very difficult. It would take too much time to set up, so I am going to tell him sorry. And if any of you see him, tell him Ben is sorry. I'm gonna make sure everybody knows that I'm streaming the game. Tastethesnow versus Doraonroids. Snow versus Doraonroids. Alright. And keep in mind, tomorrow I have an OLS game. And my team, I hear, are the fan favorites because I'm on it. I kind of want to look up the ranks, but I don't really feel like looking up the ranks. Hopefully Yabato's good. I love seeing a good Orn player who's able to like combo stuff really well. That always feels special. And Gangplank, I kind of hate playing against Gangplank, especially if it's a good Gangplank. So I hope top lane goes to the Orn, because I hate Gangplank. Ideally, I think Lilia would harass Nunu in his jungle early, but I am not sure if Seakill's able to. I think Seakill's like plat, but not certain. Ooh, I got 2 more viewers. Welcome. Game's about to start, obviously. That's the power of using @here, baby. You get 2 extra viewers. I just realized Renekton is mid. Last game he was the 80 carry. So that's different. Clearly the team is willing to flex. And now we're switching from the client to the main game view. Shout out to Gooby in the chat. Best ADC in the league. By the way, whoever's in my chat is the best player in the league. Alright. Gotta set up the stuff. So apparently X switches to gold. So that will be nice. Also, I need to order these.
Summoner's Rift.
Let me know, is the fan sound too loud or not really an issue? Or don't, if you don't want to. Or do if you do want to. It's fine when I talk. Okay. This is actually the fan on my computer this time. For some reason it's been very loud today. The blue side invade. Lucian started dash. I don't know if that's normally what he starts. So they forced him to start dash, which is probably not going to make much of a difference, but if it does, good job red team. Mid wave coming in. It looks like Azir is shoving. Nunu's starting red side. Not red side, what am I saying? Starting red buff. And Lilia also starting red buff, so they're going to be on opposite sides of the map. Going to be taking their own sides, probably. The fact that Nunu started his W kind of slows down his Q a little bit. Not always hooking in the Lucian, but nothing really comes of it. Little poke from Gangplank, nothing really too big happening. Lilia already took the chickens, so Lilia's on her third camp, and Nunu is getting onto his second camp right now. Lilia's effectively ahead by one camp. Yeah, Lilia has super strong wave clear, and he's probably going to take the blue buff and then maybe gank top. I'm not sure. Nunu ganking mid. I think he's only level 2 though. Oh, Renekton's like super low. Oh, the big snowball to the face. And I don't think Renekton really needed to use his cleanse. I don't think he got any utility from it. But maybe he did. I'm not sure. So that was a good gank. Well timed. I'm surprised Renekton got so low. He probably tanked turret. But this is a low quality stream. To rewind it would be too difficult. My apologies. It looks like Nalgene has him in a good spot, but maybe he's just getting himself in a bad spot. Oh, maybe not. Oh, and he's dead. He's dead. Oh, I think I need to heal. Alright. Ash Hawkshot. Can't really see where the Hawkshot went. Lilia scaling away Nunu's chickens and ganking mid. Not sure anything will come of it. Nunu is counter ganking. So I think this will go to red team. I just feel like Nunu. Yeah, wow. Tastethesnow is a god. Nalgene teleports. Honestly, that was a pretty bad teleport. I don't know what he was doing there. Running back top. Whenever I play top and I teleport somewhere and I get nothing from it, I quietly get tilted. But I never tell the team. Azir just pushing in. Man, that's probably why he's dying so much. He's just pushing in. See, like, and he's also putting his sand soldiers up whenever they are. He's just not being careful. I'm not sure why Renekton decided to go mid. Unless he's been practicing mid. And if he's been practicing mid, I wonder why he's not... Why he's playing recklessly, I should say. He's not being aware of where the jungler is and such. Well, Nunu's up top, trying to take to the jungle. And that's going to be blue team's first straight. So, despite the fact that red team has generally been winning the early game, blue team has got some stuff. Like, they have that one kill by Nalgene, and then Lilia just got that kill, and then Drake. Red team's still up in gold though. Oh, that's quite a bit of damage on the gangplank, but it doesn't seem too consistent. C-kill spot. Mr. Splendor first got the kill. C-kill didn't have his R. If he had his R, that would have been a double sweep, and they probably both would have died. Oh, they ganked Renekton again this time. Bird is ultimate. I feel like number 0 might die here. Yeah. Azir has more sustained damage, and number 0 just didn't respect that. And, did they get any shutdown gold? No. Well, you got some earlier, but Nunu is now top. Now he's gonna W out of that one. Flashes the second Ornn. Now he's running away. Can Nunu catch him with his next snowball? We will find out. Yo, if Nalgene gets out, holy cow, Nalgene, that was beautiful. Now Nunu going to his red, I believe. Nunu Q does so much damage to camps, holy goodness. Now, Azir has the wave pushing towards him. I wonder if he's gonna try to hold the wave towards him, like a responsible mid, or he's gonna push it. Looks like for now he's trying to hold it, which is the right thing in my opinion. He hasn't been doing that earlier, so he's probably gonna pull the one minion. No, he set the wave neutral. Let's do a CS check. So, Gangplank up about 10 CS top. Jungle Lilia's quite a bit ahead in camps, but also Nunu's been ganking a ton. And then Renekton's actually up in CS, even though he's been killed quite a bit. He has a double Doran and Berserkers, which sounds about right, but for some reason that feels weird to me. Then Ashe is up about 18 minions, and then support, don't really count that. Curious what the gold difference is. Lilia's actually up in gold, but Twisted Fate is up in gold mid, despite the fact that he's down minions and kills, because he's got a bunch of ganks. Here's another gank. Azir, he gets out. It looks like blue team, even though it looked like they were falling pretty behind really early, it looks like now they're getting an advantage slowly. Looks like they're actually up in gold, and in kills, and in dragons, so. And meanwhile, this is going to be a guy, hopefully they can pull off. I feel like Tastethesnow could have eaten a minion there. Wow, that went pretty badly. There was a lot going on, so it was hard to kind of play that that. But triple killed Lilia, one killed I think Lucian, and then, but I think red team got one kill there, I think on Dora. And that's also going to be like 2 plates. Nalgene just pushing in the Thorn. I always feel weird playing ranged against Ornn, because on one hand, like, you feel like you're supposed to harass him, But also, if he just like jumps, he has his dash in, and then he does like half your health with his smoke thing. So that's always fun. Ocean Drake is up. Let's see if anybody prioritizes that. Lilia is bot side. Nunu looks to be on the Rift Herald. Yamato is pretty low. I guess he's not that low. Nunu ganking the top. Tip for any top laners out there: if you see that the Rift Herald was just taken by the enemy team, always back up. It is probably one of the most common things in the game to gank top right after you take Rift Herald. So if you see the enemy take Rift Herald, back the heck up. Also, if it's around 10 minutes in the game, well, I can actually pull off. And then Yamato is coming, but he missed his puff of smoke, and Mr. Splendiferous kills him. Yamato didn't teleport, so I guess he just ran down there. Anyway, as I was saying, is that if your team is taking Ocean Drake or any Drake around 10 minutes, odds are that the enemy jungler is taking the Rift Herald. So if you're a strong 1v1 jungler, or top laner, you can ditch your lane and try to test your luck against the enemy jungler. People don't expect it, and it's not that difficult sometimes, especially if you're like perma shoving. Like, it costs you very little, and you can like seriously set the enemy jungler behind, and even maybe get a rift roll. Pretty OP. I gotta say, Renekton's really turned his lane around. Like, he started like getting pretty bad. He healed. And Central gets the Ash, and then red team gets another death. And Renekton pushing in number 0. By the way, the reason I say some people's names and not others is just because I recognize their names from past seasons, or if I've been playing with them a lot. It's not meant as an insult or anything. What's the name's catchy? Like Yamato, that is a catchy name. But anyways, Tastethesnow kinda came through. Yeah, that did not work out for him. Tastethesnow's last second ultimate, I'm actually not a fan of. You don't get that much damage off of it, and I don't know, you're kind of like submitting yourself to death. Renekton just pulls out the kill there, and dashes out, but number 0 is having none of it, flashes right over the wall, gets that kill. But is that gonna be the turret that has like 1 health? Alright, fight being continued here, number 0 pulls out the kill, probably gonna die. Oh, but they also got the Lucian with the help of Ash ult, which is nice. Ethan's run way back, afraid of getting chased up. Blue team now up 8 kills, 4,000. Red team just got a turret with the Rift Herald. Well, let's see if they can get another charge off. Probably not, honestly, but it doesn't seem to be a wave anymore. Yeah, Herald's gonna get another charge. The next one got the horn. Seat kill, taking up the blue buff. Very good on Lilia. You see, even in pro play, they let the Lilia take the blue buff. So when you see that, you know it's good on Lilia. Because in pro play, they basically always give the blue buff to mid. Like, even if you're like Zed mid and Gragas jungle, like AP Gragas, they'll give it to the Zed mid. Okay, looks like number 0 had the rotation first, so red team got that kill. The Nunu kind of just farming. So it looks like all 4 of the blue team players that are up are covering mid. Ornn taking some little poke. I feel like Azir is gonna prove to be an issue to deal with. And another Nunu game. I like that. Renekton decided to go in. Not work out, but actually it isn't gonna work out at last. He still died and ends up dying for it, but did pull out a kill and set Azir up for that follow-up kill. Gabado just injured in a glorious way. And number 0 decided to 1v3 that. But he's running, but someone flashed there and that got on the kill. 24 kills to 12 now. So red team won last game, so I'm curious what really changed things this game. I think last game wasn't that close either. By the way, last game was not streamed because I wasn't streaming it and no one else was streaming it. Nunu stole his hands right out from their noses. Currently the gold lead is 6k for blue. That is pretty sizable for a team, I believe. Number 0 down, Mr. Splendor for Scott. Mr. Splendor for Scotlow runs his ultimate to poke out the other team a little bit. C-Kill gets chased down, gets down. Up here, got the top turret while all that was going on. C-Kill pinging Ornn's flash 6 times. So I guess Ornn flashed. Now, Nunu. We're not done. Azir just has too much sustained damage at this point for Nunu to just pop in and go for the 2-man fight against him. What? Okay, that was a little awkward what happened there. But, they just call it and let Azir run away. Mr. Splendor first, pushing up mid against number 0. And Herald's up. It's got about 50 seconds before it despawns. Or, I don't know. When does it despawn? Yeah, I think it despawns at like 1959. If it's accurate. But I'm not positive. Don't check me on that. It might be like 1945. All I can say is it has happened before where I have had it on low health and then it despawned. But they secured it. Lilia's holding it. And Baron's gonna spawn. I wanna see if blue team will try to be able to come up with the Baron earlier in the game, but we will see. If you're watching this stream and think, damn, that guy is a really good caster, then make sure to leave a follow. Right now I have 33 followers, so like, I'm pretty plentiful with those follows, but I could use a couple more. I don't even want to sub. I don't think I even have a sub button. I don't know how you get that, but I don't really want one anyway. But all I want is a call, and Ashley is kind of... I'm actually in the number in fact. I'm using his ultimate, but to no avail. Yeah, Zeus doing a lot. At this point in the game, I would feel very surprised if Red Team made a comeback. They're down... How many kills is that? 15? And a streak. And 9,000 gold. Although if the 2 Barons here, maybe 2. They're not guaranteed. Red Team is not even trying for it. There you have it. I think, like, on average, a team with Baron gains, like, a 2,000 gold advantage from it. On average. So, we can assume things will not be going in a better direction for Red Team. The game though has kind of slowed down. Both teams are kind of spread out. Red team trying to get some people, but Nunu goes down to trying to get that spell cap and the Twisted Fate, so not looking good on that front. Gephardo getting toast a bit. So one W is actually so broken. You can just W and just break out of Lilia ultimate. How broken is that? Got 2 more viewers, so it looks like the game is probably ended. Make sure, if you're on the winning team, or if you're on the losing team, make sure to leave a follow. Renekton going in, but he's gonna go down. Alright. So it looks like Red Team will be able to hold the game for the time being, for probably about a minute and a half longer. Nunu going in, Drake is up, they're chasing it. Doesn't make it in time. C-Kill chasing down Nunu. I have an idea how this will end. Nunu probably gonna make it out. Doesn't, though, unfortunately. Renekton had a 700 gold shutdown. Holy cow. So apparently QSS doesn't get you out of Nautilus pull very well. There's not much to say here though. Blue team is just methodically winning the game objective by objective at this point. C-Kill having 2 turrets makes it out. Pretty low health, but still safe enough to stay around. Ashe flanking, and C-Kill goes down. This is like the last hurrah. To get the in-hit, Doraonroids goes down. Gangplank goes down. Alright, so they're going to be able to hold it for another minute or so until Blue team reinforces. Let's see if they'll be able to. Lucian takes away the red team's blue buff. And Ozir going in on the Nunu. Gets some reinforcements, but ends up going down anyway. Once again. honestly, that's probably worth it to get the Azir. Has another 250 gold shutdown, so you're getting more value from that. Lilia threw out her seed, but nobody got hit by it. Alright. Nautilus got injected by Lilia's seed there. These verbs, though. Lilia just trying to poke people with her seed. What's it called? Whirl seed, I think. Next Drake is up in 2 minutes. Baron is up in 1 minute. This Baron fight will probably be the fight that will end the game if wins it, or it will. So wait a minute. Lily went down, but that's Lucian decides to go in anyway. Gets 3 kills. And number 0 is trying to get something in return, chasing down the Nami. And does. C kills is just a buy at. Just a bait. And the Moon ultimate getting not much. And it looks like Lucian able to pull out the win in the end. Good for them. Congratulations. We're 1-1. Game point, baby. Alright. And at this point, I'm going to make an appeal to all of you. Make sure to tell your 3 most League of Legends savvy friends to come join the stream. Maybe tell them to drop a follow. If you think this is a top-notch stream, alright. I bought 2 skins. That's kind of a... I usually don't get any, but I wanted a Scion skin for a while, and Darkstar Mordekaiser, how could I pass that up for 70% off? So that's kind of good. I like Mecha Zero Scion better, but didn't get that offered. And also I only had so much RP on me. Here we're popping straight into the next game. Letting them know we're ready. Ooh, I gotta tell them to follow. This is how you get your name out here. Ooh, 2 follows. Thank you, Smugs. Thank you, Chase Shadow. Throwing out the twitch.tv/orbits. Sure. I don't think I have follow notifications set up on the Streamlabs to like pop anything up. I probably could figure that out if I took half an hour to figure that out, but haven't really felt like figuring that out for now, so I haven't. Alright, I now have 35 followers. Guys, if we make it to 100 followers this game, or before the end of the game, then I will have a giveaway of a crappy computer mouse that I don't use. But it is wireless. It's barely used, but I bought it on Amazon, and it hurt my hands to use. So if we hit 100 followers, I will give it away. Probably not going to, though. We need like 65 more followers for that. But I should probably focus on the draft now. Poured myself another cup of soda. Bands out. Lilia, probably a good ban. And then Shyvana, Nautilus, not Nautilus, Mordekaiser. Syndra, Azir, they're afraid of the Azir. And Urgot. Alright, Renekton played bot lane, played mid lane. So this game, odds are he will play top lane. Just kidding. Probably mid or bot. Blue team picks Ashe. Oh, by the way, I should update the stream because it is now 1-1. Updating that. I gained 3 followers today. That's more than I've gained in like the past year. Red team picks up the Set and the Lucian. Seakill does play Set. I don't think the top laner Nalgene plays Set. But if he does, then I guess we'll find that out. But odds are that is a Set jungle. Yabado picking up the Ornn again. I don't think he really had that much impact the last game. Let's see if he can have more this game. It's probably going to be a Lucian bot. I'm just feeling like it's that kind of series where people pick Lucian bot. Because last game, Dora played Lucian? Wait, I feel like Doraonroids was the support. But I feel like Mr. Splendiferous is a support. This team must have multiple support players. And the Elise. For some reason, I'm feeling like that's a proxy. Just because you don't really see that much Elise in OLS. But who knows? Maybe Tastethesnow is a Elise player. The Yuumi ban. They also banned Yuumi last game. I guess their support plays Yuumi. Echo ban. So they do not know that Seakill plays a lot of Set and is probably playing Set jungle. Do your research. If you take anything out of my streams, that should be your takeaway. That you should do your research. And they picked Gangplank. Like, why would they ban Echo? They think that's Set support? What? And the Kassadin, man. Yeah, screw Kassadin. No one likes seeing Kassadin in their games. Nami. Picked Nami last time. So it's probably going to be Lucian Nami bot again. And then we'll see who they take for the mid lane. Twisted Fate for number 0 again. Hovering Rakan, now the Morgana. I'm a big Morgana fan. No one's a bigger Morgana fan than I am. That was a false statement. No one's a bigger Darius fan than I am. Hovering Silas. Picks the Silas mid. Let's see if there were any proxy picks. Doesn't look like it. Alright, and it seems like we're set for a game. We have another 3 minutes, so I should probably talk about something. Other than asking you guys all to follow me. I'm a big fan of Morgana support, especially if you can link the Morgana stun with Ashe stun. Very good gank support. And Elise is an excellent ganker, so they'll be able to stun someone for a while if they sync all that stuff up. I feel like Yamato didn't do much last game, and he probably won't do much this game. It's the same top matchup. It'll probably go similarly with Nalgene generally having lane priority, maybe pulling out a kill or two. Nothing super elegant happening top. Mid lane, I feel like Silas is good into Twisted Fate, but I don't really know. I'm sure Renekton will do a good job. He did a good job last game despite getting behind early. But I do know that blue team won game 1, so even though I didn't really get to see much of that, I do know that they do have some merits. My tip would probably be to camp bot lane though. I hope that Cool Game 25 does a good job with Morgana. Morgana can do a lot if she gets around the map. She's pretty good for ganking, but a lot of people don't really use her to gank. Her W can also do a lot of damage. I played a game of Morgana top this week. W maxed and just perma-shoved in this Malphite. That is a set jungle. I'm honestly not really a fan of set jungle, but some people like it. I'm a set top laner purist. Like, it always feels wrong when somebody is like ganking a set, pulls the guy in, and then flashes behind him just to arm. That always felt wrong to me. Gonna be getting here into the game in just a moment. 20 more seconds. Make sure tomorrow to tune into my game, 7 p.m. Nameless, which is my team, versus Megapula's team. Watch us go 2-0. It's gonna be super free. I don't know. I hope we'll win. Loading right here into the game. I think red team had 2 skins. I didn't see how many blue team has, but if I did, then we would know who wins the game. We should have nothing on. Yo, how dope would that be? I'm actually tempted, honestly. Is there a way to hotkey that? Probably, but I don't feel like learning that. Yep, I have everything on that I want on. Whole game thrown out the blind. Q doesn't hit anything. They were too slow on the invade. And it looks like it's gonna be a nothing burger for level 1. Oh, gotta order that. Sorry I didn't do it as soon as the game started, because I know it annoys me when people don't do that.
Minions have spawned.
Looks like red team's gonna be starting blue buff, and the blue team is gonna be starting blue buff. Is Ornn going to leash? Doesn't look like it. Oh, he's coming late. That's actually not good. Ornn's not there. No spawns. Ha, he screwed up. Early game, we gotta be looking at this Elise jungle. Elise is a very good early game ganker. Seems like both junglers are keeping up about the same pace. Full game just throwing out Qs on cooldown. Not really the best thing to do, honestly. If you want to have a high Q hit rate. Oh, now Jean's getting him the early pressure. By the way, the Gangplank's auto attack damage is broken. Like with the burn. Like, he does a lot. You gotta like keep that in mind when you try to melee a Gangplank. I used to get killed by it all the time. Fight breaking out here, but see, it's cool. I guess Doraonroids wouldn't have gone so aggressive if the game had his Q up, but holy moly, that went well for blue team. But Full Game's just thrown out his Q on cooldown. He really shouldn't do that. That's a pretty move. Now Jean poking out the Ornn, burns his biscuit and second corrupting potion so that he can stay in lane, keep one shot in. Wow. Alright. We're really keeping the pressure up bot lane. Number 0 is pushed up mid lane. That could prove to be unsafe. I guess for now, Silas is kind of low on mana, so he can't really do much there. Omni's still on Twisted Fate. I don't know if that's on the game here. Works out. I feel like Ornn could have made it out there if he played it better. Don't know for sure though, and that is a hard situation to be in, so I don't hold him too accountable for that kind of situation. By the way, one of the differences between a good top laner and a great top laner is that you can tell someone's gonna gank before they gank, and then you back away off the turret. Like, when you know someone's gonna gank, you like run all the way down to your tier 2. And then the difference between a great top laner and an exceptional top laner is that a great top laner can consistently not only not need to run back, but win the 1v2. Even in like a bad situation. Ideally you wouldn't have to be in the bad situation, but that's like master class. But of course, like when you're against better players, they'll also understand better how to play. into that stuff, so it's complicated. Cool game 25 here in that ward. I'll be honest, not a fan of that IPN. Feels too generic for me. Set coming top. He has a ward, but he just didn't see. Yabado just didn't see his ward spot. Oh, he kill screwed that up a little bit. Doesn't matter. Ideally, yes. Blue team got the dragon though, so that's probably gonna prove to be worth it, especially since Orin can just teleport back top. Doesn't even need to teleport top. Here, the next one gets the kill on. Gonna make it out? Makes it out. Barely. It looked really good for blue team early, but now they're down 1 kill to 3, down 1,500 gold. Oh my gosh, number 0 walked right into 2 kill. And no. Now he went a little there. I gotta say, if blue team ends up losing this game, I'd feel really upset, because there's nothing worse than being up 1 game and then going 1-2. Except for being up 2 games and then going 2-3, that's worse. Renekton roaming bot, I think blue team knows. But they're not backing up too much, but Renekton sees the pink ward, and his team isn't really following. Brilliant. Full game had flash there, but he just didn't use it. What? Full game actually entered there. Sequel is on point with this set. And that works out for red team, and then that was 2 kills for 1, I believe. Getting chased down. Set is there. Morgana covering down there also though, but not really ready. Ethan flashes away. Chico makes it out. Renekton kinda bodying number 0 in the 1v1. But, number 0, try to be more careful than that. But Silas goes on Tastethesnow. Running Algain sitting in bush. Throws the ultimate down somewhere. That's clear. Is Orin maxing Q or W? He is maxing Q, it appears. I think that's what you're supposed to max. So 1v2 gets killed, and that is a 650 old shutdown. The next one, he's on a 1v2 this guaranteed. Alright, that's double. Oh baby, triple. My goodness. And now he has a 300 gold shutdown. That feels really bad for blue team. It looks like he's going with Ludens on Silas. I feel like there's a bunch of different builds you could do on Silas. I personally like the Ludens. I feel like Silas has mana issues if you don't. And that makes it a 1-for-1. It's a bad sign when you have numbers and you end up going 1-for-1. Warren is kinda starting to beat up on Gangplank a little bit, even though Gangplank is up in kills, in kill participation and in farm. This dragon's going to red team, guaranteed. And I can do an extra, that last one though makes it difficult, and actually we botched the flag, not sure if it will matter. It does matter, that's the next thing. And Doraonroids spun out. Nobody's getting out of this. And now the game is tied in gold. I'll be honest, I thought red team was gonna blow away with their lead, but they didn't. It's anybody's game. Who was the gold on? Oh, he's gonna run out. 1v2. Got a bit too confident. Gangplank is up 1,300 gold, which is pretty significant. And Silas is up a little bit. And then anyone else, the gold is failing blue. I feel like Morgana has a bit too much of 15 gold. Honestly, but sometimes you gotta secure that stuff. Silas running bot lane. Nope, just faking it. Set threw it up with question mark. Didn't see what happened. Connected, trying to get fancy with it. I'm curious if number 0 will do anything nice with his proto belt, but I guess it went down, so I guess he used it. Oh, that's good. Number 0 is dead. And Morgana, I think she ulted, yep. Oh. That was almost close. He about to have locked his dash with his own killer. Not set up that much hold, just to be the end of it. This game could turn around. Like, yeah, they are up quite a bit of kills, but the gold lead isn't as great as you'd expect. He's making himself the villain for the game. That's Silas ult. That's about the action. I feel like he's been getting caught out more than he should. You have to be really careful on those him over AD carries. Alright. Tastethesnow gets melted. Alright. But what I was going to say is you have to be careful on those immobile AD carries because you're too far forward, and if you don't have any backup, you can go down too easily. I do it all the time when I was first learning how to play. Elise getting quite low, going down to C kill. And the next thing stops being the wave, and Ethan moves number 0, defends for himself, clears the wave, trying to ghost the wave. Well, fancy, not quite, not quite fancy enough. Renekton steals Morgana R. Not that deep that. I feel like you'd want to get some Grievous Sleeve. Oh. Ha! That was like all minion damage. He wasn't quite on the floor. And Mr. Splendor Ferris dunking onto that Morgana. Tastethesnow though. Attacking Mr. Splendor. Ow, that was a shutdown, I believe. 5 HP shutdown, that's crazy. Alright. Father's trying to get out. Quite in a predicament. And we'll probably getting another charge out. Yes. Yes. 2/3 of the turret. Elise takes the dragon. Honestly, as blue team, I feel like Mountain Drake is a pretty useful upgrade. It seems like being a little tankier is pretty helpful. Number 0. Take it down. He's gonna ult TF, or not. Okay, running towards his flank, that makes sense. Probably different spot with that. We'll get a kill. That Morgana Q really cost you kill. See, I keep thinking that the game's over, and then you can kind of pulling it back, but Ethan gets caught right there. Here's the problem. Look, see the mini-map? Alright, Ethan was up here. Notice that one, there's no turret there, so your first defense is all the way back there. And notice too that there is no vision in this quadrant of the jungle. Those two things combined with the fact that Ashe was pretty far up there, not a good combination. Ethan should be aware of that if he wants to be more successful. Renekton goes down. 150 G shutdown. He has 11 kills, that's quite a bit of kills. Yubado and Mr. Splendor grip on top of each other. Can he get the solution he does? And that will probably come right back. Yeah. This game is crazy, man. Like, again and again, I keep thinking red has it in the bag, and then blue team pulls it right back with a good sequence of plays. Still no objective, still no turret, I should say, though. If blue team can get the next dragon, they'll be in a much better position for the game. I think. Although most of their team isn't that tanky. Ooh, Yubado wanted to run away there for a second, and realized he could take down the Tower Lucian coming in on Yubado. Not just farming. Renekton does so much map pressure, just like 1v3ing over and over, going 1 for 1, 1 for 2, whatever. Number 0, have to go there. Unfortunate. Look, they have 2 guys sitting on Renekton. How broken is he? It's actually so obnoxious, you have to have 2 people sit on a player. Which, by the way, I am not a fan of that as a concept. If you have to have 2 people sit on somebody, then you probably didn't practice, right? At the beginning of the season. And like, drafting is hard, so I understand. Whole game makes it out. Or honestly, if you just like draft that in the game, like get somebody. Yo, I played against a Victor one game, and he could just like clear a wave with 1E. So I was like super fed on Darius, and I was trying to change the turret. Wow, that was wrong. So far. Oh, that's quite the catch there. Now they're just chasing down the set and Lucian. Wonder for flashes, maybe flashes after. Seiko is there. Lucian really wants this. But their jungler is dead, so I have bad feelings about this. Okay, they know. They know he's here. He went there. Alright, he's good. Doraonroids first season. That was pretty close. Oh yeah. That was pretty fed as Darius. And I was trying to take a turret, and then there was like this 2-kill Lucian. Not Lucian, Victor. That just cleared the wave with 1E, so I couldn't take the turret. It was actually super tilting. And then I tried to dive the Victor without a wave, and then totally suicided. It was kind of embarrassing. Tastethesnow gets caught out. Has follow-up though. Gets the F. And oh my god. My goodness. Now they're going for the damage. How much gold is set? For some reason I confuse set and Silas and also Victor and Lucian. Don't ask me. Silas is up 2,500 gold on his way now. That's a big portion of the difference. Looks like number 0 is going for rapid fire cannon next item. I feel like it's situationally broken for Twisted Fate. Like, You can stun people from so far away. We're 25 minutes into the game. But honestly, I feel like this has been longer. Lots of fights this game. And now, I will make my pitch to you once again. Make sure to follow your favorite streamer, me, right now. Remember, if we get 100 followers, I will have a giveaway for a wireless computer mouse that I no longer like to use. Don't miss out on that opportunity. Connect in 1v2. Gonna win. Full game. Donnie. Number 0 is super low. Oh, he's probably gonna get down. He's gonna go down. Yeah, we're next to Solo winning this game. He just keeps running so much better and winning the fights 1v a million. Tastethesnow left the game. He just killed never mind. I think blue team will be able to hold off for now. How much longer on there? Oh my gosh, the text is... Okay, it's pretty close to being done. Also, blue team is really gonna wanna get this straight. I hope they're able to. But we will see. Oh, thank you Northar and Megapula for following. Only 62 more followers for the giveaway. Make sure to tell your friends to follow. I feel bad that Megapula followed me because I'm gonna totally wreck his team tomorrow. Let Drake. Oh, you can dodge for the next. Still good down. And they get the next round. They might need a room for blue team. Oh no, blue team. Okay, the next round goes down. Alright, so now they have a chance to hold. Let's see if they can do it. Rapid fire cannon network there, getting the stun on people. Oh, the blue card on people. Rico's gonna go down. Mortar also went down on the gangplank. Wave's starting to go in. They're in comfortable enough position to save their turrets for now. Going after Dora. Okay, Ash is clearing. Alright. This is the state of the game. This is the game state that's so fun and easy to watch. Like, either team can just pop off once things start going their way, but also like things can get turned around. This is the dream state that makes your adrenaline pump. Going a little far up down there in bot lane. No one looking to abuse them. Renekton taking Lula. Morgana missed her too. Alright. Teleport by one. That's a 1v. Okay. Oh my gosh. Renekton. Win and lose by the Renekton. I'm trying to hate his name. I keep calling the Silas Renekton now. Which is a bit awkward. Baron is off. Mid-wave is doing something. It's a Baron wave. 5v3 now. Someone's backing. No one has TP. People going in. Okay. Alright. That is one guy up. He's back. Morgana back in the clear wave. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the Morgana leaving. I don't know how to get the wave to this. Morgana flash. Not sure why. Lucian looks like he wants to assist the wave. Is there no turret up? No turret up. Lucian QSS. That's really bad that they let this shit go down. My goodness. Alright. I think Renekton's going to wise up a little bit, make sure he doesn't get caught out again. I don't know why. He must be afraid of team fights, because he doesn't want the whole enemy team to fall on him. But I feel like he would want a team fight, because he's getting 1v5 anyway, might as well 5v5 it. But who knows. All inhibs are up, so a backdoor wouldn't be so clean at this point. At least getting a bit forward. That's a bit dangerous. They don't have much vision here. Renekton gets caught. He's gonna try to he gets out. It's quite a bit of damage on loot to Ethan, but not quite kills him. And I think they still have Baron for a while. I think it's about to go down actually. It's hard to tell. Wait, does it just not show? I feel like it's not showing how much time's left on it. Unless it's just hard to see. Unfortunately. Okay, so blue team gets soul there. Which is pretty good. Lucian hit by R, has to QSS. I think the crazy thing is that alright, Ash and Thorn ping Lucian's friends. Must be pinging that it just came up, because it's up, and he didn't plan to QSS. The unfortunate thing for red team though is that they have 2 QSS's on Gangplank and Lucian, but Silas is the most of their damage, and Silas does not have a QSS, he only has a Zonium. So that is quite a predicament. Blue team is up in kills and gold at this point. Really made a comeback. And to think that C-Kill was BMing the enemy team with his taunt earlier. That feels bad, man. By the sun. So that about half health. feel like the shields are pretty useful. To have that extra bit of protection is good. Prevents the Silas from impregnating you. Hit Lucian with the ultimate after. Doesn't matter. That one got pretty low, but doesn't matter. Doesn't quite work. Okay, and that's 3 down for red team. I see a couple more viewers popped in. Make sure to leave a follow. And that is going to be an ace for blue team. Amazing turnaround. They were down for the vast majority of the game. They managed to hold off red team when it mattered most, and now are running down the victory lane. And that is going to be GG. P-Kill has left the game. That's kind of funny. Clients coming up. My guess is that Renekton will have the most damage by... I was kicked. Quite a bit more damage than everyone else. Not as much as I expected. I don't know if there's anything... Damage taken. Yep, that makes sense. Alright. Good game for blue team. That is Tastethesnow's team. Let's get a look at the standings. I think you people will want to see that. Hopefully my audio didn't mess up. So that is a 2-1 for Tastethesnow. So Doraonroids team is 3-2 in total games, and Tastethesnow's team is 4-2. Wow, they had 2 2-1s. That's quite spiffy. So it seems like both of these are decent teams, and makes sense. The games were pretty close. Tomorrow is my game. Make sure to tune into that. Hopefully we'll get a streamer for that. Where we will go 2-0. Alright, not gonna write that down preemptively. That would probably be BM. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you have any recommendations on ways I can make the stream better, send me a message on Discord. You can find me. Right now my name is, in the group, is... My name in the group is... I'm not listed online, actually. I think it's just Mistboo right now. Whatever. And I don't think there's much else to say. But yeah, make sure if there's any way I can make the stream better, let me know through a message. Because it's not my stream, it's your stream. And my stream. But yeah. Thank you very much, and goodbye.